Want to see a comparison of stock camera versus the Google camera on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone? That's what we're going to do in this video. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to get notified of new videos. Hey YouTube, what's up? Munchie here, back with another video, and in this video I'm going to do a comparison of the stock camera on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone versus the Google camera on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone. The best part about installing Google camera on the Poco F1 is that you don't need to root or unlock the bootloader because Camera 2 API is enabled out of the box. That being said, I used Google Camera version 6.1 in this video, and even though it is not stable on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone, the results were pretty impressive. I have a link to the XDA thread for the Google Camera port on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone in the description of the video. You can go ahead and download the APK from there. The first picture from the rear camera, a view of the parking lot and the tennis courts from my apartment. If you have a look at the combined picture, stock on the left, Google camera mod on the right, you will notice the tree on the right is more green on the stock camera. The Google camera captures what you see with the naked eye or something which is more natural in my opinion, and I prefer the Google camera over here. If we go ahead and zoom in on the stop sign on this picture, it is readable in both the pictures, but again, because the stock camera pops up the colors a little bit, it is more bright, or the red on the stop sign is more bright in the stock camera. Next picture from the rear camera, a tree and a few flowers around my apartment. If you have a look at the pictures side by side, you will notice that the bark of the tree on the Google camera on the right is more brown as compared to that on the Xiaomi Poco F1 stock camera. As I mentioned before, the Google camera is more natural. If we go ahead and zoom in on the flower, again the Google camera has got more details as compared to the Xiaomi Poco F1 camera. Third picture from the rear camera, this is the one which was taken by stock camera. This here is the one which was taken by the Google camera. If we compare them side by side, the stock camera looks like there is more sunlight on the leaves, whereas on the Google camera you can clearly see that it's only the leaves on the right of the picture which have sunlight, and the leaves on the left of the picture were in the shadow, which was the actual case. So again, I prefer the Google camera over here. Fourth picture from the rear camera on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone. There was no external lighting. This is an indoor picture. Comparing them side by side, the pictures are pretty close, but if you have a look at my chicken friend on the Google camera, the green is more bright and it is popping out more. If we go ahead and zoom in on the Logitech speaker in the back, the THX sign is more prominent or more clear in the Google camera picture. However, in this case, I do like the shades on the picture taken by the stock camera. Next picture from the rear camera on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone. This is around sunset. I did not use any external flash or anything. Comparing both the pictures side by side, they're pretty close at this point. Wait till I show you the pictures after this. This is the next picture which I took seconds after the picture prior to this. Again, it is pretty close and the Poco F1 phone is doing a great job, but if you have a look at the tree on the right, it is darker green on the Google camera. And this is the last picture which I took during this sunset. Comparing them side by side again, this is where you see the difference. The orange shade on the Google camera is much more prominent as compared to that on the stock camera on the Xiaomi Poco F1. If I have a look at the two pictures, I can clearly tell that the one which Google camera captured is what I was seeing with my naked eyes. Moving over to portrait shots from the rear camera, these were taken with a selfie stick, and because they're taken from the rear camera and I'm using a selfie stick, I didn't have the ability to focus on my face. But both the cameras did a great job over here. Having a look at the pictures side by side, the stock camera on the Poco F1 phone did a great job. Some issues with edge detection over here, but the background blur is pretty good. The same might not hold true for the Google camera. The background blur is not as good as that on the stock camera on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone, but the edge detection on the Google camera is better in my opinion. Next picture from the rear camera on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone. This one was taken after sunset with no flash. Again, a view of the trees and the parking lot, comparing them side by side. The picture from the stock camera on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone looks a bit grainy, and the picture taken with the Google camera is not as grainy as that taken from the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone. Also, you can clearly mark the outlines of the tree on the Google camera picture, something which you cannot do on the picture taken by the stock camera on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone. Next picture taken from the rear camera on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone, a view of the pool and the tennis court. I don't remember whether I took this picture with flash or without flash. Both the cameras failed to take a picture which is decent enough. The picture from the Google camera is very grainy, and the picture from the stock camera on the Xiaomi Poco F1 doesn't have any details or anything like that. Next picture is a picture of a plant in my balcony taken with the flash on. Comparing the pictures side by side, clearly the stock camera on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone won here, no contest at all. Moving over to the front camera, an indoor picture over here taken with my friend Lord Vader. Now I'm not sure why the picture from the Google camera is smaller. That being said, when I zoomed into the pictures, I found more details in the picture taken by the Google camera, but again it is very close over here. Next picture taken with the front camera. This is an outside shot, bright daylight, but the sun was not at all staring on the camera lens. I did focus on the face of my friend over here from the movie Saw. And this is not a portrait shot. Now comparing the pictures side by side, the stock camera on the Xiaomi Poco F1 phone blew out the background. The Google camera took care of the background. So again, over here, I prefer the Google camera. And the last picture of the lot, this is a portrait shot, again an outside shot in bright daylight, but the sun was not glaring on the lens at all. The stock camera on the Poco F1 blew out the background. The Google camera also did not perform very well because I think it just took a normal shot. So the portrait on the front camera on the Google camera mod might be broken. That's it for this video, YouTube. I hope my video helped you. Likes, shares and subscribes are appreciated. Feedback and comment more than welcome. See you when I see you.